you've got to grab this bucket and lift it up and take it outside the circle and place it to safety. Okay? How we do that is over to you. I'll show you some equipment. The bucket can't be dragged at all. So I'll give you 2 minutes to sort of come up with a plan and brief your team.
So my idea is we basically get all the ropes, we tie them together, and we have 2 people standing on each side. We basically create like a hole in the middle of the rope. As soon as we get it over the bucket, we tie it together, drag it out.
We could also just have we have two separate ropes? Yeah, we do. Yeah. Because we could just like...
Yeah, if we tie it long enough.
Just touches the ground, we reset.
The rope touches.
Yeah, so no equipment can touch inside, okay?
If we have it long enough... Oh yeah.
Yeah, so if we tie the ropes together, we should be able to get like a perfect hole in the middle.
You can just put the ropes.
And then if I go around here, and then you let it go, and then like let the length go like to the end, and then
Just be careful to touch the ground.
yeah. And then if I pull it around here.
Why don't we make the knot beforehand?
Pull it tight.
We
You
should
have to loosen it so it becomes a circle.
Wait, lift it up. I need to like pull it.
Oh my
Boy,
god.
Who did that?
again. Nice. 3 minutes 49. And if you see something not quite working, as the leader, man, you need to be the one saying, hey team, let's stop this. I've got this new idea. And don't be afraid to use other people's ideas as well. Like, you know, if someone's got a real good idea, hey, we're going to use that idea. But then you've sort of got to own it and make it your idea and make sure that everyone has their buy-in. Cool? You need to get this bucket here and get it out of here and bring it to safety guys. So nothing, you're not allowed to come in here, no one's allowed to come in here, no equipment can touch the ground here. Equipment can come inside this area, but it can't go on the ground. Okay? The bucket can't be dragged at all, it must be picked up. You happy with that?
Yeah.
So the equipment you've got is 4 bits of rope, this fire tube and the pole. That's the equipment you've got to retrieve the communication to save tow on it.
At the outside of the circle, and we can't drag the bucket, it has to be lifted up and taken out. And no one can go in the circle. And we've got a hole, a tire tube, and like 4 bits of rope. So we've got to make some sort of device that'll lift the bucket out. And so we can save.
Or we could tie the rope. If there's pieces, you could tie the rope and just like gently.
Or if like you can.
You can't drag
Can't
it.
drag it.
But if you
pick it up.
I was thinking if you tie the rope to the tube and then put the tube around someone and then have someone hold them and like lean in and like grab it with the pole and like lift it up
from the roof.
Does that work?
Maybe.
The diameter of the tube looks like it's slightly bigger
Yeah,
than
I
the
think
bucket.
it's like that thing at camp where you have to hold it taut and then you like.
Yeah, so
lift
if
it
you
up.
if you tie it
If
right,
you tie the rope around the tire tube and
Yeah,
then
and then you
everyone
can
goes
angle it out.
around the circle, you can like hook it and then lift it out. The 4 bits of rope to get like in quarters of the tire tube, and then so everyone goes like 4 people go around, and then you like. But the
what are we
rope
using the pole?
Maybe just to adjust it.
maybe yeah.
Or we can lift it up and then get the pole, hook it inside and then just
Yeah,
put
but
it
the
out.
rope can't touch the ground either, so we've got to be a bit careful about that.
With the time to start.
No.
Are you guys ready? Are you happy with the plan?
Alright, I think just go through it one more time. Just make sure.
Okay. Yep. So we are tying the rope to the tire tube and using it as kind of a lasso with each, with a person at 4 points, so it's like taut. Anyone particularly feeling sweet? Amy,
Tim and Ian.
Tim,
I'll do it.
sweet. And do you want to do it too?
And you do.
Does anyone want to use the pole to adjust it?
I can do that.
Sweet, perfect. Great job, guys.
Are you all happy? Start the time. Time's going.
Go to like, come over here. Slightly. It looks like it'll hold pretty well.
Right.
You gotta maybe put it down by the middle. So like,
There's a tire tube that will hook on it as well. Yeah, more towards Cam, more towards Cam.
so like let it go down on the sides of it.
Yeah.
If you can.
Yeah, alright. Down, okay? Now,
Hold on,
now
well, one side doesn't have it.
slightly more sound plan.
How could you have a more, what would you do to have a more sound plan?
In the beginning, when everyone just kind of rushed in, didn't know what they were doing, have people set to tie the ropes, and also slightly more communication. That was pretty good.
Anyone else think?
Their jobs, and that when we're in there, we're like pushing, pulling, like clearly state you're doing this now, and just make sure it's clearer and everyone understands exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, good point.
Her leadership skills. She was authoritarian when she needed to be, but also democratic when it was appropriate. So
Awesome.
there was a good balance.
Totally, yeah.
Plan that worked, and
Everyone did their jobs really well. Like everyone knew what they were supposed to do and listened to each other as well.
Yeah, well, that's cool. Yeah, the team. But yeah, Hannah really clear with her brief. She wasn't. The other two leaders have all held equipment. Hannah was the only one that sort of stood back to monitor everything. So which is awesome, because sometimes as a leader you can get down in the weeds and stuck into it, but you need to see the overall picture, which you did really well. Good communication. So good, clear communication, and as it was happening, you're nice and clear about directing people where to pull and things like that, which was awesome. And as I came, as a group, when I see, you should be able to see the leader without knowing. Like if I didn't know you're the leader, I'd know that you're the leader straight away, just because your positioning, your talk, your communication, and things like that as well. Okay, so that was awesome.